Namaste children, I warmly welcome you all to Prasann Vidya Mandir Mamandu Class 5 Subject Social Lesson Earth's Lamps. The topic Conservation of Forest. This is the third video. This is the last and final video. Prepared by me, J. Sangita, handling teachers Miss Mala, Miss Kadamban. Expected learning outcomes. Students, you will be able to state the effects of deforestation. List and explain the measures taken by the government to conserve reserve forest. Identify some of the reserve forest in the map. Now let's get into the interesting part of the video. Brain gym activity. It develops the concentration. Let's start doing it. You have to press your thumb finger. You have to press your point finger. I hope you all did it. Here is a recap session about the previous video. Here comes the features of evergreen forest. Evergreen forest is a lush green forest in Assam, marveling at the wonders of nature. It is green throughout the year. You all learnt in the last video, evergreen forest name itself denotes that it is green. The trees in the evergreen forest do not shed their leaves. It is maintained in dense foliage. Next comes the features of deciduous forest. Deciduous forest is found in Karnataka. The leaves of the trees change color from lush green to lovely orange. Can you regain the images in the last video? I hope you all can remember the last video. The leaves of the trees change color from lush green to lovely orange. Trees of this forest shed their leaves during some seasons. Here comes the mountain forest. When you hear the word mountain forest, you can think about the cool and the chill climate. So the mountain forest is found in Himalayas. The tall, straight, conical trees with needle-shaped leaves are found here. These forests are called coniferous forests too. You can also call them as coniferous. Features of mangrove forest. Mangrove forest is found in West Bengal. Mangroves are called as Sundarbans. I hope you all remember about the world's second largest mangrove forest, which is located in Chidambaram. Yeah, I can hear you telling it's Pichavaram. Okay, Pichavaram is located in Chidambaram, which is also the world's second largest mangrove forest. The only way to reach Sundarbans is by boat. There is no roads. The trees have roots above the soil for the trees to breathe easily. What is the special feature about the mangrove forest? The trees have roots above the soil. The trees have roots above the soil is the special feature of mangrove forest. Next comes the thorn forest. Thorn forest itself, immediately what should come in the mind? It is located in the desert area. So thorn forest is found in the desert of Rajasthan. Small trees and many shrubs are found in this forest. Some plants like thorns and spines. Some plants have no leaves. So these are the special features about thorn forest. What are the 5 forests you have learnt in the last video? Evergreen forest, deciduous forest, mountain forest, mangroves forest and thorn forest. So these are the 5 forests you have learnt in the last video. Now let's check out for the new topic, conservation of forest. How you can conserve and why you have to conserve the forest. These things you will be learning in this video. Conservation of forest is nothing but forest conservation is the practice of planting and maintaining the forested areas for the benefit and sustainability of future generation. Do you think only for us we need the trees? No, not for us alone. Even for the future generation, we need trees, we need forests. So the forest conservation is the practice of planting and maintaining the forested areas for the benefit and the sustainability of future generation. Our future generation needs the fresh air to breathe. For that, the forest has to be maintained. But what is it? Deforestation. Deforestation means what? Deforestation is the process of cutting down the trees on a large scale. It's not at all cutting a single tree or a 2 or 3, but cutting down of trees on a large scale. Deforestation means immediately what should come in the mind? It's cutting down of trees. Deforestation is the process of cutting down trees on large scale. Deforestation can also be caused by natural factors such as lightning, which can start the forest to fire and destroy the trees and wildlife. Deforestation can also be caused by the natural factors like lightning, which can start the forest to fire and destroy the trees and wildlife. Can you give an example for the forest which caught fire in the recent times? Yes, you are right. So Amazon forest is a recent example where the forest caught fully fire. You would have checked out in the newses. Some reasons why trees are cut. The trees can be cut for a valid reason. The trees should not be cut for unnecessary reasons. The trees can be cut for valid reasons, but at the same time, the other side, the planting of trees should also happen. On the other side, we have to plant many plants to make it as a trees for the future generation. And the other side, we can also cut the trees for necessary, for useful purposes like to construct building, roads and industries. Since we have to build houses, roads and industries, we can cut the trees which are there, and to make products like paper and furniture. To make the furniture, we need wood for that purpose, and to make the paper, we could cut the trees. To clear the land for agriculture purpose. If you want to make the land a cultivation, then you can clear the land for agriculture. So for this purpose, the trees can be cut, but at the same time, you have to plant many seeds, and you have to sow many seeds and make it as a plant, and you have to grow many trees. When a forest is cleared, what will be the effects? if a forest is cleared, what will be the effect of it? It leads to lower level of oxygen in the atmosphere. Then we can't get fresh air. These all be the effects. So when the forest is cleared, then there will be a low level of oxygen in the atmosphere, which can affect all life forms on earth. As the same, the soil erosion may take place because there are no trees to hold the soil together. So the soil erosion can take place because since there is no trees, it cannot hold the soil together. Many animals lose their source of food and shelter. There will be many animals which lose their source of food and shelter. If forest is not there, people with livelihoods that depend on forest will be left with none. Like forest rangers, the honey collectors will have no jobs to do if the forests are cleared. So forest is useful for many purposes and for many people for various reasons. So if the forests are clear, there will be lots of effects which we cannot tolerate. Here is the most interesting topic, afforestation. As the word afforestation means, it's planting more trees. Deforestation means cutting down of trees. Afforestation means planting more trees. So you should know the difference between afforestation and deforestation. Deforestation means cutting down of trees. Afforestation means planting more trees. Members of the public and government are making efforts to plant more trees. The process of planting more trees on barren lands and allowing them to grow is called afforestation. The natural afforestation program is an example of one such effort by the government of India to help afforestation across the country. So the government has created many programs about the afforestation to plant more trees so that it is extended throughout the country. So we have to plant more trees for our future generation. Here we have started to plant trees so that we can get the fresh, clean air. Afforestation is nothing but planting more trees. For trees, we have to initially put the seed and make it as a plant, and the plant has to grow into a big tree. It is a big process. So first we have to start it at our home. So we have to have many plants in and around our house so that afforestation starts at your home at first. How we can do protection? Protection is an important thing which government takes an initiative process to reserve forests. There are few forests which are reserved for various reasons. The government has declared some areas of forest as reserve forest, where cutting down of trees and hunting and killing of animals is prohibited. It is stopped. It is not used to, they are not allowed to cut the trees and hunt and kill the animals in few areas. Though it can be for useful purpose, but their government has prohibited certain areas where the people should not cut the trees. Some reserve forests are upgraded to national park and wild sanctuary. So, some forests which are reserved by the government are upgraded to the national park or wildlife sanctuaries. This is to help protect the animals. Forest rangers protect the forest. It is not only the sole responsibility of the forest rangers to protect the forest. Even we have the responsibility to protect the forest for our future generation. Forests are the lungs of planet Earth. So let us take the pledge how to take care of the trees in the forest. We should not cut the trees for unnecessary reasons. So let's take a good care of them. If we save the forest, then we are saving the fresh air for our future generations. So save them, save the forest, save the trees. Here are the names of the few reserve forests across the India. Begu Reserve Forest, which is located in Kerala. Kukrali Reserve Forest, which is located in Uttar Pradesh. Bhavnagar Amali Forest, which is located in Gujarat. Parani Hills Forest, which is also a conservation area, we all know, which is located in Tamil Nadu. So, Begu Reserve Forest in Kerala, Kukrali Reserve Forest in Uttar Pradesh, Bhavnagar Amarli Forest in Gujarat, and Parani Hills Forest in Tamil Nadu. So these are the few reserve forests which are located across the India. As you all learned, for what are the 5 types of forest in your previous video: evergreen forest, mountain forest, thorn forest, deciduous forest, and in this video, you have learnt about deforestation and afforestation. Afforestation is the process of planting trees on barren land and allowing them to grow. You have to plant many trees in the plain lands so that you can allow them to grow. So afforestation is the process of planting trees, and deforestation is the process of cutting down the trees on a large scale. So you have to remember afforestation and deforestation in this video. Here are the few states which are located in India where you can find the reserve forest. Sundarban National Park. It's a reserve forest which is located in West Bengal. What type of forest is it? Yes, it's a mangrove forest. So mangrove forest which is located in the West Bengal is Sundarban National Park. Here is a thorn forest which is located in the Rajasthan. Yes, the good example for the thorn forest is Desert National Park, which is also a reserve forest. Desert National Park, which is also a reserve forest. Can you see Emis National Park, which is located in the Himalayas? Yes, it's a good example for mountain forest. Mountain forest, Emis National Park is the reserve forest, which is located in Himalayas. Here in Madhya Pradesh, Kanha National Park. Kanha National Park, which is located in Madhya Pradesh, and in Andhra Pradesh, there is Papikonda National Park. Papikonda National Park. So these are the various types of reserve forest which are located in various states of India. I hope you all know about all the thorn forest, evergreen forest, deciduous forest, mountain forest, and mangrove forest. I hope you all learned about afforestation and deforestation in this video and how we have to conserve the trees in the forest. Our government takes few steps to reserve few forests for various reasons and for various purposes. Thank you children. Keep watching the videos and learn more informations about the topics. Enjoy watching, keep rocking and keep smiling. Thank you.